All right, guys, welcome to today's Q&A. As usual, this is a Q&A session where I'll be answering questions. So hopefully you have some questions prepared. Before that, what I'm going to do is I was on a call with one of my one-on-one students earlier, and he posted some of his results from his first campaign in AFLabs. I'm not sure if you've seen it. So I'm actually going to walk through exactly what he did and how he's got conversions on his first day and the difference between what he's done and what some other members have done in their campaigns. And hopefully you can learn something from that. So let's share my screen and we'll go into AFLabs, and I'm just going to go through what Brett posted. So let's go for this. Share the screen. Okay. Okay, so 7 comments. Okay, so let's just open this. And have a read. Okay, this is literally the first 24-hour results. He literally done everything right. Now, let me tell it back. There's never a situation where anyone will do everything 100% right, because with advertising, there's only so much you can do and that you can control. There's only so much you can control. So he did everything that he can control right, and his results are in for the first 24 hours. So let's go through it. He says, first day results, so far so good. Hey guys, just wanted to share my first day results running Smart Financial on so far. It says I followed, give me one sec, guys. Yeah, let me just continue. So it says, so far I followed Jani's advice to run at 20. Let me just pause it one sec. The cleaner just came in to take the bin out without even knocking on the door. Give me 1 second. That's a problem with this office space. That in the evening, the cleaners just come in and they clean without, so that totally threw me off. Let me start again. Hopefully she doesn't come back in without knocking. I'll just continue. If she walks in again, okay. So let's start again. Brett's posted 4 hours ago. Yeah, so he posted, hey guys, just wanted to share my first day results running Smart Financial. So far, I followed Jani's advice to run at $20 per day per ad group, following exactly what he told me. So he's attached a screenshot of his first day results. Currently, he's got 2 conversions on day 1, the first day that he ran it, which is a great sign. So that's $20 in commissions with $40 ad spend. So he spent $20 on each ad set, right? And he's generated obviously 2 conversions at $10 each. So he says, I'm going to continue running for another 2 days to continue seasoning the pixel, right? So far, so good. Excited to see the results tomorrow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the results that he shared here, and we'll just go through, because he actually posted like a screenshot of his entire campaign here. Okay, so I'll go through each part in a little detail, and you can learn a lot here. Now, what did Brett do at the start? Okay, remember the whole idea at the beginning is to season the pixel. So we've got to start with optimizing for view contents, because it's just cheaper to optimize for that. During that process, you're going to get some conversions on the submit form. I was just thinking there, if you go back to 3 Q&As ago, you know, the whole strategy is 50 view contents to get out of learning phase. And then after that, we want to aim for 1,000 total in the whole ad account. It doesn't have to be on one ad, to then move to the next objective of submit form. Now, Brett's actually already got, he's basically halfway there to 50 view contents on the first day. Okay. Some of the guys that have run ads here have ran it for like a week and haven't even got a couple of view content. So they must have done something wrong. We did everything in a very systematic process. We checked, double checked, triple checked the pixel on every stage of the funnel before we even launched the ad. However, the key here is because he actually has a good ad, right? Swiping ads is fine. Modeling ads is better. Coming up with your own unique ads is the best way forward, okay? Now, in the ad creative section of the training, well, the lights just turned on by accident or automatically. In the ad creative section of the training, which is, like I've mentioned, it's the big key to making this work. Gonna learn, remember if you watched the previous Q&A, we went over a brief overview of how I created my first angles and for the ads. The key was that Brett came up with a couple of his own unique angles. And obviously, because Brett's one-on-one student, so me and him are working to get closely on this. He has like a whole document now of different angles and headlines, hooks. So he's got so many ads there that he can just keep cycling through. So what we did is we narrowed it down into 2 unique ads, got the same creator to create 2, because that's one variable that we want to keep the same, right? We kept the call to action the same. The main body was the same. It was just the overall angle type was different, okay? Now, I'm not sure if Brett's here. If he was here, I'd ask him if he'd mind showing the ad, but if I'll ask him later, maybe we'll post it in the group later on. But before that, I want to quickly show you something. Can you see below here? Let me just zoom in, okay? Before I analyze the ads that he ran, can you see that we've actually got 4 ads here? Okay, why are they there? Do you remember, thinking a couple of sessions ago, we talked about how when you have a brand new ad account, you want to submit a clean ad at first, or 2 clean ads, just to get approved and just to get your approval ratio up. The worst thing that can happen on a brand new account is when you launch an ad and it's a little bit like this ad, the 2 ads that we've launched here, that the unique ads, you know, they're not like necessarily aggressive, but, you know, we came up with some really good angles that no one else is really running. And they got approved, and he's already, you know, you've seen these, I'm going to share these results. However, we ran 4. It wasn't actually 4, it was only 2, but he duplicated them. We ran 2 of these clean ads, right? And these clean ads we actually found on PP ads. So we swiped 2 clean ads, and these are the ads that are in the folder that I shared with you the other day, the ones that we give to Smart Financial for approval. The whole idea is we want TikTok to say, oh, you know, okay, this guy's okay, he's not trying to break the rules, right? So we ran that ad to Smart Financial. We didn't run it, we got it approved, and then we paused it. Now, what you could do is you could run it at like, just to kind of like, I don't know, at a very low budget. Well, $20 is the lowest anyway. You could just run it as a traffic campaign, for example. The whole idea is, look, just let TikTok see that you're not trying to break the rules, okay? We got those approved, so we went to the next stage. We've got those 2 unique ads, okay? We've actually got about 6 versions of, so we've got 3 versions of each ad, which we've actually edited, where we changed like the subtitles, the style of subtitles versus no subtitles. Subtitles is very important, but sometimes no subtitles will work. Funnily enough, one of the ads that we ran, we actually made a mistake, because the call to action at the end, where the creator says, you know, all you need to do is tap the link below, fill out this basic form and blah, blah, blah. We actually had a clip of her going through the offer. So she was actually like, we actually asked her, okay, can you film yourself going through this link? We gave her the link. And then while you're talking over the call to action segment, she then shows that part. However, in this ad, we used the one where she didn't do the call to action, meaning we now need to test that one. But the one that actually got the conversions was the one without it. So that was quite funny. So that's why it's always a game of testing. But anyway, so moving on, we launched these ads on Sunday night to start Monday morning. And there's two things that you've got to realize here. So you always start your ad at 12 midnight the following day. So if you were going to launch your ads tomorrow, you would run your ads to start at midnight tonight, right, which is considered the following day. So the campaign time would be 0000, right, midnight, because it uses the 24-hour clock. So midnight. However, you then you're not going to actually run the ads at midnight because Smart Financial only accept leads between 9 and 6. So the campaign starts at midnight, meaning they're already going to allocate you higher in the bidding system in the auction. We then went on to the day parting section where we selected 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday, right? So the ads automatically start at 9. However, because we triggered the ads to start at 12, they should be giving us better quality traffic, right? If that makes sense. So we've done that, done it as a view content campaign, use TikTok Pixel Helper to check our affiliate link, view content, did it fire? Yes. Submit form, did it fire? Yes. We just matched the pixel ID with the pixel name with the pixel in our account. Okay, fine. So we ran it and this is what happened, okay? $20 spend on each one, all right? The first ad, and remember, it's only day one. So CPM, on day one, everything's going to be slightly off anyway, right? Everything's going to be slightly higher. Cost per click, 69 cents on the first ad. Second one was 133. But here's the interesting thing. The first ad here that got the higher click-through rate. The first ad only got 1,764 impressions, but it got more clicks. The second ad got more impressions, but it got less clicks, right? However, they still charged us $20 because they're always gonna want to charge you what your daily budget is, no matter what your click-through rate is. So if you've got a lower click-through rate, as you can see here, the click-through rate here was, what is that, almost half of what the first one was, right? So let me just kind of zoom in if I can. The first ad here, 1.64. It's still not super high, but it's okay, right? So because of that, we got rewarded with 29 clicks versus the second one, which actually got shown to more people. However, because the click-through rate was 0.71, we only got 15 clicks, right? However, the funny thing is we got a conversion, if you can see here, total submit forms, 1, right? So we still got a conversion on each ad, which is interesting. So that's why we're going to continue to let it run until 4 times the spend on each ad. There's one other thing that we want to take note of, okay? And I haven't mentioned this yet. For those of you guys who are already running and you may not be seeing results, you want to take a look at something called the 6-second video view, and then views at this is supposed to say 50%. Now, what this shows, it shows how many people out of the impressions, how many people viewed the video past 6 seconds. Now on TikTok, this is quite a crucial metric. The more people that view it past 6 seconds are generally more likely to click the call to action button, as we can see in the stats. Now we generally want to aim for, this is not concrete, but the 6-second 6-second video views should be about 25%. All right. This is not concrete again. The ideal may be more or less in my testing and from the others, high level TikTok advertisers I've spoke to, about 25% should be what you're aiming for. So if you're running ads and you're not seeing results, if you go to, it's like this button here, you can customize your columns. You need to select, and when I need to make a video on this too, of how to customize the columns. I've done this with Brett earlier on. You want to select to show 6-second video views, because if your 6-second video views is not more, is lower than 25 or 20%, then that's why you've got a problem. That's why you're not getting a high click-through rate, right? So this is about 20%, I believe. We calculated earlier, meaning 20% of the impressions, right? 1,764 people viewed the ad, 348 viewed it past 6 seconds. That's about, I think it's of 19 or 20%. Versus this one, I mean, 2,114 impressions, which is more. The 6-second video views is even less, right? So already that's why we're getting a higher. Well, this is even more funny, right? The CPM is higher here, but the cost per click is lower. CPM is lower here, but the cost per click is higher, right? So at the end of the day, I don't know exactly how they calculate it. All I know is that you need a freaking good bloody ad. And even though the first aim is to get 50 view contents and then 1,000, if you've got a good ad, you're going to start getting conversions right off the bat. And you're going to start to break even and make a profit right at the start, right? And just now imagine what happens when we switch the optimization event to submit form, right? So we're already getting great results. Soon he could be seeing a 2, 3, 4, 5x ROI on this ad once we change it to submit form and we scale, okay? So the whole message here is you need a damn good ad to begin with. Swiping is cool to season the pixel if you're willing to spend and burn a little bit of money just to get there faster. However, please look forward to the ad creative training, which I'm working hard on releasing, so you can learn and have the formulas of how to do it, because the key really is understanding how to communicate with another human being to get them to take action, get their attention, sparking their emotion, which is what we talked about on the last training, right? And obviously this is me and him talking earlier on where he was sharing it. So as you can see, this is real, right? So let's quickly pause it there. And I'm going to go through some of the questions that have been asked on that specific post. Let me take a sip of my English breakfast tea. Let me just have a look and see how bright I look on this. Okay, I'm not too bad. Just can't see the background because of this light in this big room that we're in here. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can turn off the light. Okay. Let's have a look and read and answer some of these comments. Sam asks, is that from swiped ads? Brett says, no, I worked with Jani to create unique angles for the ads. Cool stuff. Please keep up updated. Will do. Cheers. Dawn, that ad must be a winner. Great work. Thanks. Rob, nice. Thanks for follow-up. Wondering what's your campaign structure? Yeah, so the structure here, Rom, maybe you've missed some of the previous trainings because we haven't even created the official campaign structure video. But in short, the campaign structure goes like this. Let me just draw it out on a whiteboard so you can see. Who knows I always forget the whiteboard tool that I use. Let's see here. I've got it on my favorites. I mean, on my daily tools tab. Online whiteboard. Used to be this one, but I mean, Miro is what it's called now, right? Someone else's. Okay, thank you, Aman. Oh man, thanks. You're amazing. You know what? Thanks a lot. I'm gonna put this in my daily tools here. Okay, cool. Let's just quickly draw out what the structure. Oh, so we can't actually do any text, can we? Can we put text on here? Text would be good. But anyway, campaign structure. So here, right, we have the campaign level, right? I'll just put camp. I'll write the whole thing. This is the campaign level, okay? Now with the next level we have, now, so we just basically do one campaign, okay? And then the objective is going to be, it's going to be website conversions, right? Okay, do you know what I'm going to do? As great as this is, I'm just going to go, I think I'm just going to use Miro because it's slightly easier. So I sign in. Sign in. I'm working on, I'm going to be buying a iPad so I can do the drawing sort of thing when I start doing these in-depth tutorials because it's a bit easier, right? It's kind of why I'm moving and setting up a whole new studio and office to be able to deliver these things properly. Thanks a lot, Aman, for that. I'll just quickly, okay. So basically it looks like this, right? In terms of the structure on a very simple level. Okay, so let's fill it. Okay, this is better. Campaign level. Let me just configure this. Okay, cool. Now, okay, so basically objective, okay, website conversions. All right, and then we have ad set level. Right, and this is the ad set level is where we're gonna, the ad set level is where we set basically the targeting, right? So in terms of the targeting, all we've pretty much done for this is US, okay, 25 plus, all age groups above 25. And then we did day parting 9 AM to 6 PM EST, right? That was the campaign parameters for that. That's basically it, okay? I showed the more detailed stuff in another video. However, this is the overall structure. Okay, now ad set, I believe it's called ad group, right? In TikTok, same as ad set. Now on the ad level, so basically within ad groups, we have ads, okay? So we basically do ad group. I'm just going to put ad group 1. So we normally do 1 ad per ad group. So if we've got 2 ads, so we're just going to put ad group 1, right? And then ad group 2, right? And any ad group that's created will follow the same targeting. We just clone it. So whenever we clone an ad group, it clones the targeting because we always want to keep that variable the same at the beginning. We don't want to confuse it, right? We want to keep The overall targeting, everything the same. Okay, so ad group 1, ad group 2, and then obviously, and then within each ad group, we just have a different ad, right? So if you add 10 ads, because at the way I'm doing it and we're doing it at the moment is we want the maximum traffic through one ad group to the ad. So we're just going to do one ad, right? Per ad group. If we had 2 ads per ad group, if we did 2 ads in one ad group, you can do that. If you wanted to test different targeting, we would have those 2 ads that we ran in ad group 1 would be targeting 1, ad group 2 would be targeting group 2 with those 2 ads, but we won't get too complicated, right? So basically this is just ad 1, and then ad 2 was here, okay? And that's basically the basic structure. And everything was the same, right? So in here, I forgot we also do the bidding, which was auto. What else was it? So everything on the targeting level stays within the same ad groups, within all ad groups. So these ads are basically following the same parameters as we've set here, right? So that's the basic structure. And he basically it's basically, we're going to run it until we're going to do 3 days. Brett's willing to spend for 3 days on each one. Okay. He understands the importance of gathering data and also unlocking the pixel events faster. I will take a screenshot of that so we can place it in the group later. So that's that. Now, without getting confused, a little bit confusing, what we're going to do next is we're going to do, to get a little bit advanced, we may create another campaign, which will be a retargeting campaign, right? Which is basically going to target all of the visitors that swiped on these ads but didn't convert. So and they will have different ads, but we're currently building. We've already created those audiences in the assets section of custom audience. We've said to TikTok, okay, anyone that views content within the auto car insurance pixel, place them in this audience. So if we turn that on, we can start targeting and all the people that didn't convert. And generally, you're going to see super high ROAS, ROI on the retargeting. We won't talk too much about that right now, but that's the basic structure, okay? So that's where we are there with Brett, okay? If anyone else has run a campaign and has not seen similar results, it's either because your ad's not good enough, or you've set up the campaign wrong, or your pixel is not firing correctly. So let's go ahead and answer some questions. All right, so Justin says, need advice on what to do next. He sent a screenshot, so let's have a look. I've got a couple of places where I'm thinking of going so I can focus and create the rest of this content. First is Portugal, which is easy to get to. I found a really cool wellness resort where I could stay for a week. Churn content, no distractions. Second one is Dubai, but I don't know if I found a cool place there, but it's a bit of a city, so I'm not sure if I should go there. The third is Bali. It's another sort of Zen environment. It's just that it's kind of far to get to. And I think it might even be rainy season. So maybe Portugal is the best place. It's like an hour, 2 hour flight. So I can focus on all of this, like I was saying. Anyway, let's have a look. Let's open this, what Justin has sent. All right. So open this. All right. So, 6% click-through rate. Okay, that's it. That's really cool. Okay, 6 conversions. Is that view contents or is that the submit form, Justin? What offer was this, by the way? Oh, is it? Oh, okay, cool. Is this for the $1 payout offer or the 140 payout offer? So it's just, okay. So okay, interesting. How long did you run this for? 1 day. Okay, cool. So basically, you've spent what was the okay? You've spent $20 and you've made 6 conversions. So that's good. So basically, you've kind of made almost more than half back, right? Run it 1 more day and see what happens. Because remember, if you spend it for if you've spent, in your case, it's in your case, because it's in the normal situation, we run to 3 or 4 times payout, and then we get 1 conversion. If we've got 1 conversion, we continue. If we've got 0, we stop. In your case, it's a very low payout. You can afford to really. This is the good thing about low payout offers. You can afford to spend like 10 times the payout just to test and optimize really quickly, right? If it breaks even or thereabout, what should I do? Well, at the same time, remember we're seasoning the pixels, so you want to check your view contents at the same time. Oh no, are you able to track view contents on this one or not? That's the only issue with not being able to put the view content pixel on there. If you need to contact the network to ask them if you can put your pixel on the offer page, because here's the thing. I mean, look, once you get 50 conversions here, you're out of learning phase. Then you aim to the next level. But at this stage, because you can't track the view content, you've got to look. Your cost per click is 14 cents. This is a great example of look, high click through rate, 6%. He's got 14 cents per click, right? If only the payout was higher, right? So 146 clicks. So this is really now a case of it's either we need to get a slightly higher payout on a similar offer, or you keep running and optimizing it. It is tricky to run a $2 payout offer. You kind of have to run this $2 payout offer and make it profitable. Look, run it 1 more day and see if you get to at least break even. If you get to break even, run it another day. Because again, you've only spent $20. If you spend up to $60, that's another 2 more days, right? Let's gather some more data. Now, the other thing you may want to do, because I'm like, okay, it is very impressive. So it's clearly not the ad, unless it was a clickbaity ad. So the other thing is 6 conversions. What's the other variable you can optimize is if you can control the conversion rate. So 6 out of 146. That is a pretty low conversion rate, right? So basically, it means that it's you're getting a high click-through rate, but the offer, there's some kind of disconnect. It's not converting as well as it should do. So how much percent is 6 over 146? It's like what? It's 4% or something. Am I right? Let's calculate. Let me see if my math's good. Come on, calculator. Oh wow, I'm good. I guessed it was 4%, and it pretty much is. Wow, I didn't realize I was that good. So basically, it's not too bad, I guess. 4% is okay. You know, in direct response marketing, usually anything over 1% is good. But for this kind of offer, a 10% conversion rate would probably be ideal. If you got 14, basically, if you got twice of that, you might have broken even, right? So, dude, keep running it another 24 hours, and let's see how it goes the next day. Do you think, like, honestly, do you honestly think your ad oversold the offer? That sometimes that could be it, right? The person clicks and then they come to the offer and they're disappointed. Or maybe you may want to test another similar offer on another network. Sometimes the same offer on another network may convert even better. Are you direct linking, by the way? Okay, Arman's asking, what offer is this? Is this the claim your money? What offer was it again? The one that you claim money, you're owed money or something like that. So it's an offer where it's like, you know, you are owed money. Was it? See if you are owed money or something like that. So it's a financial loan kind of low payout lead gen offer, something like that. Yeah. So that's pretty interesting. Really, really interesting. So like you're getting results. So if the payout was higher, you'd be in profit. If the conversion rate was double, you'd be in profit. So I would say run this, and at the same time, look for another similar offer that has a higher payout, or try and even contact this offer directly. Because if you could find this offer direct, you could probably get twice the payout. Because, you know, like the car insurance one that we're doing, $10 is the starting payout. You know, when I was first running car insurance on Click Dealer, which is another network, I was getting like $5, and then I went direct to Smart Financial, and they're like, yeah, $10. So instantly doubled. So these are little things that you can do. All right. So very good work. Keep it up. For now, run it another day or two. While you're doing that, go and find a similar offer on another network or the same network with a higher payout, and see what, and then run the same ad with those other offers, and then replace it this one, if that makes sense. Okay. So in terms of an action plan, run it for another 24, 48 hours, gather more data. In the meantime, you know what you should also be doing is you need to go to assets, audiences, create custom audience, start creating the audience for the people who click on the ad, on this ad too, so you can retarget them, because you can't retarget view contents. Therefore, if you can retarget the ones that are clicking on the ad, at least you can start to retarget them so they can see the ad again, right? And generally, retargeting ads are generally way cheaper. So try to do that as well. But really, really good work. That is awesome, man. Okay. Okay, Syed says, whenever I have time, please show EcomDmedia full setup. I did that on a previous Q&A session. Let me quickly go and find which one it is so I can point you in the right direction, because there's no point in me going over the whole thing again, right? Or wait, hold on. Actually, I think I did, but I was waiting to get approved, right? Let me have a quick look. Let me have a quick look to see. Okay. Hey, Dawn. Okay. Yeah, I'm okay, cool. So let's just start. So on the last one I'd done, I was waiting to get approved, right? So I've just got the email saying it's welcome, right? And it's like, here's your guide to using EcomDmedia. Okay. So first of all, you've got to submit your, just go into it. Let's see if it works. Okay, strange. Yeah, so there's here's what we need to do, right? So the first thing it asks you to do is submit your product links. Okay, so overview. Now, this is what Dawn and Corny have said. Okay, now because others have got their offer approved for Smart Financial, I believe it's sort of an automated response. So you actually need to contact them directly via the message here, and they should approve, right? Because Brett, he's using EcomDmedia, so are many other students, right? So let's see, Brett, Dawn says, okay, yeah, it was rejected. I have sent them message advising it's for car insurance, and they said they have to check with TikTok and get back to me. Okay, cool. And I mean, Brett's one has been approved, so yeah, wait until they respond and let me know, guys, because it should work. They should approve. I think you just need to manually chat to them. They also, I think Brett even had to have a chat over Skype. Yeah, so Adam says his is running, so he got his approved, so that's good. So I think you just need to chat to them. Okay, Justin, most regular TikTok networks don't connect with TikTok. Most regular networks don't connect with TikTok very well, and so there is no pixel which can be placed on the offer landing page. Do you have a solution? I mean, if the offer can, it's not necessarily TikTok. It's like if the offer can accept a HTML pixel, that's all that matters. So you need to ask them, can I place a HTML code in the header tag, right? That's your base pixel. So even if it was Facebook, you would place the base pixel there, right? So if you find a section saying to place your Facebook pixel, if it just allows you to paste a code, which is HTML, then you could put your TikTok base pixel there, if that makes sense. Because all we need to place is the base pixel, right? Because remember, everything else is URL event based. So if you are able to place any pixel code in the network, that should be okay, because in theory, the base code will then be on that page. And then you can check with the TikTok pixel helper. Try and do that. Okay, Adam says they're really helpful, message them. So do that, yeah. So let's assume my account was approved. The next thing I would do is, they say add fund balance first. Obviously, they want to get the money first. Let's just go to the next part, connect TikTok for business. So what you actually need to do is you actually need to have created a TikTok account already in your native country that you're in. And then what we need to do is, the thing is, it's not allowing me to go to this stage yet. So unfortunately, I can't do that at the moment, okay? But yeah, so you know what, I'm going to have to pause that and come back to that when, what I'll do is I'll create another video in my own time when I get approved, so I can go through this myself with you in a video form, because I can't actually do it. It's not allowing me. But what you should actually be able to do is when it's approved, it's going to say connect your TikTok account. So you need to have an account already, and it's going to ask you for your business center ID, and you just place that there, or I'm sorry, your account ID. It's going to ask for both. You'll place it in here, and then what they'll do is they will add your account here, and then everything will be managed within here. Then you deposit money into EcomD, and then there's a button that says transfer into TikTok account. It's a bit hard to explain it verbally, so I'll have to go through that when my actual one's approved, right? So I'm going to contact them as well. Or possibly on a next session, we will get someone that already has an active account, and we will kind of maybe have them do a screen share with me, and maybe we'll walk through that way, because we're almost at the end of the Q&A. So thank you. But Syed, to speed things up, just start the process and create the account and then submit the link for now. And that will help speed up the process. My one is approved. Oh, so your account is approved. Okay, cool. So you want to know the basic next steps. Well, okay. If you want to direct message me and I can help you that way, it'll be a bit easier. Or we can potentially do me and you can do a Zoom call and I can record it and then I can place that in the members area so it's like killing two birds with one stone. Maybe we can do that tomorrow if you want. Just DM me and make a note of that. I'll make a note of that. Okay, cool. Some water. See if we've got any more messages. Yes, let me know. Message me and we can get on a quick Zoom and I'll do that together with you and record it. Okay, we'll see if there's any more questions. But yeah, Brett, as you can see, Brett's as you can see, Brett's one's going pretty well, right? Okay. Aman, do you add the subtitles at the bottom part of the video or the upper part of the video? I think the subtitles get blocked by the ad copy. If they were, yeah, very, very true. So you can, I would say, so it depends on like how the actual, let's say this is the ad, right? I'm talking and then the ad text is at the bottom with the learn more button. So it'd kind of be here, like in between the face and like here, or kind of on the side where it's like going down like that, right? So you kind of have to work with the actual video depending on where it is and place the subtitles accordingly. Now, if you found a good person on Fiverr that you can instruct to do that, then that's fantastic. If not, then what I'm actually doing, I'm in the process of having my video guy do this for people at like a service. So basically you have your raw creative and then you just give it to us and then we'll do this. If you want just a subtitle, we can add that for you. Because we're about to start testing a new form of subtitles, which is like the very short form. You've probably seen it. It's becoming very popular over social media, like one line of text, like yellow and white, highlighting the keywords and just like rotating through 2 or 3 words every time. And then maybe like boom, 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 and then here, right? So I'm gonna I'm talking my video guy, editor guy, and me and him, we're gonna sort of systemize this. Even the ad that Brett is running, we're gonna add the new subtitles, because the subtitles that we actually ran with Brett, we actually had them at the top. We had like a purple background with the subtitles, but it's kind of like there were 3 lines. It's like a one big block of text while she was talking, and no one's going to really pick that up anyway. The way it needs to be is literally one line with about 2 or 3 words. You're right, it has to keep popping up with new text as a person speaking, because otherwise it's the brain's not really going to pick it up anyway. So you've seen these style potentially. Let me just quickly show you an example here. Let me just share my screen one more time. Give me one sec. Let's share it. So basically, you've seen these. I'm sure you have, but this is basically, this is the only form of text you should be doing. There is one tip though. If you use Instagram Reels actually generates text for you automatically. So so it looks like this, right? Let's see here. Okay, this is the first type of ad, right? This is on Grant Cardone's. So if you use Instagram Reels, the text that you see here at the bottom, you upload your video to Instagram Reels and then click on the auto-generate text captions, and it will actually create this video for you. And then you just download it without posting it. So like it should look like this.
Sand dog.
See this section?
Most of you know where sand dog is. You know,
See that?
up early in the morning, great time to shop. Less traffic. Look, I had 500 units in this town in 1998.
Do you get it? So basically that is easily done in Instagram Reels. It does it using their AI. It's automatic, it's free. So the first hack is go, and I think you can also position where the text goes, which is brilliant. So that's a hack. Upload your video to Instagram Reels, get it to do that auto-generated text. That's the first style. The second style is this kind of style.
Your worst
Like
customers
this.
are the ones you give the best deal to.
See that? Not this, but here we
I
are.
purposely make decisions quickly so that I can sell things quickly. If you do it a certain way, you give yourself permission to ask other people to do the same thing. Make decisions as fast as you can. Stay certain. You can get new money. Everybody agree?
So do you get it? That's the second type. And that one, you need an editor to be able to do that. And also, if you can see, like,
If you take a long time to do things.
So this one's a bit advanced. It's like, it goes green on every word he says. And there's something it does in the brain. The brain actually picks up each word, right? So it's either you do it like that, or it's like literally 2 or 3 words on one line that keep going through. And you need a good video editor to do that, which you can generally find on Fiverr. Let's just have a quick look of how I would do that. So I will put TikTok. Okay, let's see here. TikTok subtitles. Let's see here. And obviously, and you know how it looks like. You just kind of have to cycle through. Let's see.
What are you guys doing for
lending?
Cool. How are you guys buying short-term rent?
These guys do it here. Look, one video, £14. It's like $15. Let's have a look.
With only 10% down.
Basically,
manage the short-term rental and run the short-term rental, but they're lacking on the financial side. So they can't get approved for a
new property can really derail your progress and ultimately.
Okay, so all I've done is type in TikTok subtitles, right? I'm going to keep that open because maybe I'll use them. So this is known as short form video. So look, hi, I am a, and you know, this whole thing, this is a gold mine too. Like this is, you know, and here's a little tip. If you want to, okay, I just had an idea here, and you can have this one for free. I'm sure big companies are looking for someone to be able to do these kind of text edits, right? You could offer this as a service and then broker it out to Fiverr. That's just a little free tip there, right? I mean, look at this.
Ask yourself in a business when you're not making enough money. If you were to lose all of your customers tomorrow.
Then your choices are you're skipping the gym and you're skipping the gym. Next thing you know, 2 years later, someone goes, holy crap, dude, what the hell happened?
I like that. I like that one.
Drives people, but it's not. Fulfillment drives people. Like, do they feel fulfilled at their job?
I was struggling to pay my rent. I have 2 kids, and now.
Yeah. So you see here, so like this is the overall headline. Then it's got the subtitles. This is massive. If you can do this on your ads now, you're going to see a massive advantage, because the ads that Brett has run, we didn't even run this style of ad. However, it's getting results. Now, if we do this, it's going to get more engagement. I guarantee the 6-second view rate is going to be way higher, and the click-through rate and the conversion. So just go to Fiverr and type in TikTok subtitles, and then you should be able to, like, there's already a bunch of people offering these services, right? So there we are.
Which food helps you burn fat and boost your metabolism? There are 3 max.
I mean, it's a massive gold mine, you know, like even with, I think it's sort of a prerequisite for any video online now to have this style of video, because people are just so used to it now. So we're in that gold rush stage of having those subtitles.
And I'm thinking,
because if you don't, you're kind of like at a disadvantage, I'd say. And look how cheap it is. So all right, so that's that. Oh, Aman, that's cool. I'd love to see them if you, I mean, in your own time, if you want to show it to me on if you want to message me on Facebook or AFLabs, that'll be really cool. Okay, guys. So what, guys, I'm going to end it now because I mean, end it in a couple of minutes because it's already 1 hour, and I've got a call with a one-on-one student in half an hour. Do you add any sort of background music? Yeah, so there's a couple of things we have, like we need to go over this in the training, but if you find the trending song on TikTok and you use that, it helps with the algorithm. Currently as a default, I mean, as a plain video, it's not as necessary, but if you can get that trending song, I will put that, you can put that in the background. I'll be talking about how to find these in a future training that's coming in the creative section. Basically, the add creative section of the training is like the biggest part of this whole program, right? You know, to do with the challenge, because that's really the key, is knowing how to do this. When you know how to create creatives, and there are 3 elements to the creative. There's knowing how to come up with angles, then there's writing the script, then there's finding the right creator, being able to direct them and how to deliver it. Then there's the visual of it, which is the editing, adding the subtitles, putting it all together. So those are like 2 or 3 separate elements to add a successful creative, which I'm really excited about going into. So yeah, all right, guys. So Adam, yeah, day 8, it's in progress, man. It's in progress. So I'm really hoping to get that like in the next 48 hours or even by tomorrow. Thanks a lot. If you get 1 conversion after spending 4 times and let it spend another 4 payout, what results do you need to see continue running it? So again, like okay, so if it was a low, we saw Justin's, it was a low payout offer. So for that, it's a kind of different. But if it was, let's say, Smart Financial $10 offer, if I spent another 4, I would need to see at least another 2 conversions at least. However, if you kept running it, you may not be able to get into break even on that. So in that case, I would change the hook of the ad. It's hard to say without seeing your entire dashboard, because there are so many variables. Like, you would need to look into the 6-second view rate as well. Make sure that's over 20%. So at the very least, have a look into your 6-second view rate. Is it more than 20% of the overall impressions? If it is, continue. The next part is the offer. Maybe it's the offer page loading fast enough. So I'm not sure what it is you're running, but if it's Smart Financial, their offer is already optimized to load fast. If it's not, have a look in how fast your page speed is. What's the view content ratio compared to the click rate? It should be 80% or more people viewing the content, right? So if you've got 100 clicks and you've got 20 people viewing the content, then that means you've got some break there, right? It means the page is loading too slow. What is it that you're running, by the way, Vincent? And you can always message me as well. We can talk about this more. All right, Smart Financial. Cool. Okay, cool. So 4 times payout, 1 conversion. Okay, cool. So it's in that case, I would look, okay, I'd go a bit forward in the funnel. So a bit backwards in the funnel. So I'd start looking at click-through rate and the 6-second view rate. If the 6-second view rate is not more than 20%, then maybe I've got to just pause that and run maybe the same creative with a different intro. Or I've got to test another variable on that creative to get the click-through rate higher. What was the CTR in that? If you want to message me with, like, you know, we can have a look at your overall dashboard, and if you know, at another time, and I can go over that with you. Or if you want to kind of maybe take a screenshot for the next call. I can go over that. Send me a message. I'll be happy to chat over this with you, right? So because like in terms of the answer, when would I pause the ad? So like, yeah, you've got one payout, one conversion, 4 times the payout. So you spent $40, got one conversion. If you let it spend another 4 times payout. So I would judge it. I'd spend another 2 times payout. So that's another day of $20. See if I get another conversion. And then, right. So, but yeah, I would personally run it for another 4 times payout and see if you get at least 2 conversions. But again, have a look further forward in the funnel. Like, what's the click-through rate? What's the 6-second view rate? The 6-second view rate is a massive thing. If less than 20% of people are viewing past 6 seconds, then that means that creative is not really going to be a winner, no matter how long you spend it. So I hope that answered your question, but I think I'd be able to help you more if you show me your dashboard. If we message via direct message, that, you know, then I can probably help you there, and then I can talk about that again on the next call once we have a chat about that. I'll be happy to. Okay, guys. So let's just stop the share. Okay, cool. So thanks a lot, Vincent. Yeah, send me a message with more info so I can help you with that. And we will talk again on the next Q&A. I hope to release day 8 before the next Q&A. I'm planning on traveling to my focus location to create the rest of these trainings like we was talking about, either tomorrow or Wednesday. So I'll keep you updated on that. And the reason, like I said, I'm traveling somewhere quiet is so I can focus on creating day 8, 9, 10, 11, as well as the in-depth tutorials and starting my case study. So I really appreciate being patient on that, even though we're doing these Q&As every other day. So thanks a lot, everyone. See you on the next training. Thanks, guys.